Hello everyone, this is a history tutorial for class 9. In the previous video we have seen how the Russian society was, how the Russian people, how the Russian Empire worked during the First World War, how Russia was involved in the First World War. Now in the winter of 1917, conditions in the capital Petrograd were very grim. The layout of the city seemed to emphasize the division among the people. The workers' quarters, the factories, they were located on the right bank of the river Neva. On the left bank of the river Neva were the fashionable areas like the Winter Palace, official buildings, including the palace where the Duma met. In February 1917, food shortages were deeply felt in the workers' quarters. The winter was very cold. There had been no exceptional frost and heavy snow. So it was an exceptional winter, exceptional cold. Parliamentarians wishing to preserve the elected governments, they were opposed to the Tsar's decision to uh, abolish the Duma, to dissolve the Duma. So there was a friction between the Tsar and the parliamentarians who wanted to preserve the Duma and the Tsar who wanted to dissolve the Duma. On 22nd February, a lockout took place at the factory on the right bank of the river. So a lockout took place in a factory. The next day, workers in 50 factories they declared strikes as a sign of solidarity. In many factories, women led the way to strikes. So, in many factories, in many industries, women showed the way for strikes. Women were the leaders of the protests. So, this came to be known as the International Working Women's Day. Demonstrating workers crossed from factory quarters to the center of the capital. At this stage, no political party was actively organizing the movement. So they crossed the river, the workers, the protesters, the women workers, they crossed the river and they went into the fashionable areas where the Winter Palace was. As the fashionable quarters and official buildings were surrounded by workers, the government imposed a curfew. Now demonstrators dispersed by the evening. By the evening, the demonstrators, the protesters, they went away, but they came back on the 24th and 25th. The government called out the horse riding police to keep an eye on them. On Sunday, 25th February, the government suspended the Duma. So the Tsar actually dissolved the Duma. Politicians spoke out against this. Demonstrators, the protesters returned in force to the streets on the left bank on the 26th. So on 25th, the Tsar dissolved the Duma. On the 26th, the protesters were out on the streets again. Politicians they were criticizing the Tsar for doing such a thing. The streets were filled with people who were raising slogans about bread, wages, better working hours, and democracy. However, the police refused to fire on the protesters. So, despite being ordered to fire, the police refused to fire. An officer was shot, and three other regiments they rebelled against their officers. So soldier mutiny began. So there was the soldiers, the army people, they also started rebelling against. They also started speaking out against the government, and the army people, they joined the protesters. By that evening, soldiers and striking workers had gathered to form a Soviet or the council. Soviet is a Russian word for council. So they had gathered to form a council in the same building as the Duma met. Who? The soldiers and the Soviet workers. This was called the Petrograd Soviet. The Petrograd Soviet. Now, the very next day, a delegation from these workers and soldiers who were the protesters, they sent a delegation to the Tsar. The military commanders advised him to abdicate, to leave the throne. The Tsar followed their advice and he abdicated on 2nd March. So Soviet leaders and Duma leaders, they formed a provisional government to run the country. So the Tsar, he left the throne, he went away, he abdicated. Provisional government was formed in Russia. The country's future would be decided by a constituent assembly elected on the basis of universal adult suffrage. So, democracy as it was, voting rights, people got their voting rights. The parliament, the Petrograd Soviet, the council, it was to be elected. Petrograd has led to the February Revolution that brought down the monarchy in February 1917. But as we will see in the next video, this was not the end of the revolution, because the October Revolution will still be there. So we will do all that in the next video. Till then, bye.